G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee, and I'm with Jim, who doesn't have our car of the week this week. Instead, he has our motorcycle of the week this week, but it's not one, it is 3 motorcycles. What are they, Jim, quickly, and then we'll take a look at them.
Well, one is a Russian Voskhod. It's the only one in the United States, and it's an all-original Hungary stored. And then I got a Harley Hummer, that's a 59. And then the nicest one actually is the Simplex automatic, a 1947. And it's a brand new bike, it's never been ridden.
Isn't that amazing? Let's swing the camera and have a look at these. They are so beautiful. So let's start with the first one. This is the Russian motorcycle. What make did you say it was, Jim?
A Vauxhall.
A Vauxhall. And what year?
72.
Yeah, 72. It just goes to show in Eastern Europe, this thing looks a lot older. If you looked at a 72 motorcycle from the US or Japan, they had come a long way, but this still looks like something from the 1950s or 60s, obviously. So everything on this motorcycle was built in Russia, I'm assuming, including the engine and everything?
Yeah, even still has Russian tires on it.
Russian tires, that is incredible. Great condition as well. So this motorcycle, only one of one, you said, in the US?
Yes, I got it from Malcolm Ford's.
It's absolutely incredible, and I take it that in Russia these were probably quite common and were used just for everyday commuting for a lot of the locals.
I had a guy that tried to buy it from me. He said he had 10 of them, and then I found out he was from Moscow.
Ah, okay.
And he said it's nicer than any of them that he's got at home. He's a big collector.
That speaks volumes. Obviously, it's very, very low miles and it's really great condition. It's obviously a survivor. Beautiful looking motorcycle. So that's the first one, and then let's roll on. So this is my favorite color scheme of all Harleys. When I watched the documentary, which I've since heard wasn't that accurate, but there was a lot of stuff from the 40s and 50s. They did this blue and white color scheme. I just love this. So this was obviously an entry-level motorcycle for Harley in those days, wasn't it? Single cylinder. I'm guessing it's probably about a 125cc. Is that correct?
They started that in 58, but this one's about a 170.
Right. Okay. And what else can you tell me about it?
Oh, not much. I bought it basically in the shape it's in. I did a lot of mechanical work, but it's I don't know if it's a survivor bike or if it was restored at one time, but if they restored it, they did a nice job and used all the right bolts. Yeah,
I mean, it's a pretty special looking thing. I just love the simplicity of old motorcycles in those days. Interesting too that Harley didn't use the same sort of carburetor that a lot of motorcycle manufacturers are using, particularly the British ones with the brass cylinder inside of it. So it's interesting, very simplistic. Obviously, I'm guessing no battery or anything, probably just a magneto to fire the spark plug. Yep. So, you had a kill switch probably, and then, kicked it over and away it went. So, very cool. So the last one in the line is this Wizard, and I'm just going to step over your trailer and try not to fall over here. This is a really special motorcycle as well. You said this is your favorite in the group, correct?
Yes, just because it's a 47, it's never been ridden.
47 motorcycle that's never been ridden. Tiny little cylinder in this. What's the capacity of this guy?
Yeah, I don't even know.
No, if I was to guess, to me, it looks like it's probably, only an 80cc or something, although the fins may be smaller. It's hard to tell. The cylinder itself may be a bigger size, but the fins are small. I also noticed it's got twin spark plugs on it, which is quite interesting as well. And here's the cool thing about it too. Notice no chain. There's a V-belt to drive it, because this thing is an automatic. And what's interesting is there's the drive that comes off the other side next to what would be the flywheel for the magneto, and then the clutch, I'm guessing, is that spring-loaded pulley that pulls the belt tight. Is that the way that it works?
Yes. Now, a lot of bikes had an automatic clutch, centrifugal clutch like this one.
Yep.
This one was called an automatic because as you revved it, the belt closed in here, and you rode further out, it made a higher gear ratio.
Gotcha. So that makes sense. So the belt would move, which means that you'd be running on a larger drive, or actually it's small to big is gearing down, so larger drive would make it faster. Then as you slow down, the centrifugal force would bring it back in again, and so it would slow down. It's actually not dissimilar to the way that those modern CVT gearboxes work, where there's not actually a gearbox. It's two opposing pulleys that are tapered, and then a belt that rides up and down through them to give you those different drives. Well, look at the little muffler sitting down at the front there, sitting next to your feet too. You wouldn't want to burn yourself on that, but I guess it's probably better than some of the ones by the side. And you said this has never been ridden?
Never been ridden. That's original paint.
Wow, so the mufflers never go hot at all?
Original tires that actually say Simplex on them and made in New Orleans.
Wow.
But here's the strange thing. Here's the topper. Right here, in the tire tread in the center, is the name of the bike going all the way around.
Oh, look at that. You can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up on camera. So I was walking through and I saw all these motorcycles and I just thought, I've got to pull back and get a group shot of them. They are so beautiful. I mean, they're just such lovely, lovely motorcycles from every angle, as you can see. And so definitely worthy of our motorcycle of the week. As the winner of not one, but 3 motorcycles of the week, Jim, you get this Maguire's complete kit, including the polishing sponge, cleaner wax, scratch remover, car wash, glass cleaner, interior detailer, and hot shine foam. You can keep these pristine looking original motorcycles looking as great as they do already. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, thank you.